Skip, how you doing?
He's going all out.
Oh, brown goat.
Somebody's
brown
excited
goat.
about this trade.
I got a question.
Yes.
Why are we celebrating Michael Jordan today? Did he do
No,
something
no,
special? Did he
Skip.
keep Kemba? I don't know. What did he do?
Tell me.
We're talking about the GOAT, right?
Why won't you let me have my moment?
Well, wait a second. Are we still reaching back for the same tired, lame, defunct argument that you had to give up last year? Isn't that what we...
Skip, Club Shay Shay is back open.
Oh,
now, something happened Saturday night, and you were busy tweeting. I need you to stop tweeting on a Saturday night. You should have been taking...
tweet every night.
You should be taking Ernestine out.
You can ask her. I tweeted from the dinner table, from the restaurant table. I tweeted 5 times, and she said, when are you going to stop?
Yes. When are you going to stop?
Yeah, when he stops. Wait a second.
Okay.
You're still trying to convince me that the king of the couch potatoes is the GOAT? He missed the playoffs.
I bet it won't miss it this year.
Oh, well, I hope not. Are you telling me that the GOAT needs help?
Skip, are you looking?
The real GOAT doesn't need any help. He never needed any help.
That's a Skip bringing the Larry O'Brien trophy in 2020.
Really?
Oh, Skip, this right. I got you something.
Wow.
This that paramedic right here.
Really?
One hit of this, you got to call the paramedics.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, guess who's the brand name on that?
Oh, Snoop Dogg.
Snoop?
Oh, he happy too.
Oh.
Skip, look at all. I got this good stuff, Jen.
You were prepared.
Skip, I don't know if you want to, got some of this good old stuff. Because Club Shay Shay is officially back open. We back in business now, Skip. I know you're disappointed about this. I'm going to sit this right here.
Did you sample any of your wares before this show started?
The
is all
coffee
we
cup's
need to
much
know.
more
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
No, I have somebody.
Yeah.
Them old yummy gummies.
Yeah.
This will take the edge off
What
it.
do they got in them?
No, Skip, don't worry about what
Did
they
you
got in them.
throw those gummies? or
Hold
what?
on.
I don't know.
They got candy in them. How
Yeah.
about that?
Okay.
More sugar.
You ready, Skip? I'm ready, Skip.
Well,
I'm so
you know what? I'm going to let you have your fake moment right now because this is all you're going to have. Next question.
We're going to win the title next year.
Yeah. Really?
We're winning the title next
We're
year.
going to
Who's
be talking
we?
about
The
that
Lakers.
Are you a Cowboy fan?
No, don't do this,
I
Skip.
don't know.
Don't do that,
You
Skip.
jumped on my bandwagon.
No. Lakers. Lakers will win the title next year.
Really?
I want 50 cases of due on it right now.
Okay,
50
done.
cases.
Done.
50 cases.
50. I'm writing it
I
down.
just
50.
accepted 50 cases on
Yes.
the Lakers winning the title.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're going to be sorry, Skip.
I'm going to have 2 swimming pools in Bel Air.
Skip, I like the Lakers. I like the Lakers side of this because you understand what had to take place. Once the emotion was taken out of it, because David Griffin came in and he was not as emotionally invested, emotionally tied to this as Dale Demps and Miss Benson was previously.
That's true.
And I think one of the things that David Griffin conveyed to her is that, ma'am, we must take the best deal possible. Take the emotional side out of it. And if this presents us the best deal, in order for us to build a championship, then I think we should take it. Once he stepped back and looked at what he could gather, reports are Boston was unwilling to include Jason Tatum in any deal. Really, Skip, if you come down to it, there's really only 2 teams that were really in play. It seemed to be the Celtics and the Lakers. And the Lakers had the package. You know, Skip, that when you get a player of this caliber, and they don't come available often. We saw Kareem. Can we remember who Kareem was actually traded for? No, because he won 5 titles, and so he made it obsolete. The last player of this magnitude to become available, maybe a Shaq, but Skip, Shaq was a free agent. So they gave up no compensation. But if Shaq had been on the market, what would someone have given? What would they have been willing to forfeit in order to get his services? So for the Lakers to say, well, this is what we're going to give up, this is what we're willing to give up, because their window, Skip, is right now. It's year 17, year 18, and year 19. If LeBron James was in year 9, I would say the Lakers, you're foolish to give up this young talent. But he's not in year 9. He's going into year 17. So right now is their window. Right now is their opportunity to go maximize LeBron James. And if you get LeBron James on your roster, you maximize him. You put whatever it takes. You move heaven and earth if need be in order to surround him with the players that he's going to need to compete for a championship. I told you Friday, the odds came out, Westgate had the Golden State Warriors. I say, on what planet? Now all of a sudden they down to like 8th or 9th. Who did I tell you on Friday should be number one, Skip? And if you don't mind me asking.
Well, you told me the previous Friday and the previous Friday. You tell me every Friday they should be number one.
They are, and they
Okay.
are now. Skip, this is a very unique individual, Anthony Davis. If you look at year 6 in the league, his last full season that he played, because this year would look herky-jerky because of what transpired. He was 28, 11, 2.6. Shaquille O'Neal's 6th season in the NBA, he was 28, 11, and 2.4. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to be Shaq because you have to understand, Skip, in the 6th season, Shaq did not win the title. It was 99, 2001-2, I think, when which they won the title. So Anthony Davis also, 3 of the last 5 years, he's been first-team All-NBA. Shaq didn't become first-team All-NBA until 1998. So this is the type of talent that they're dealing with. Skip, I believe the Lakers won this talent because we needed a flower that had already blossomed. We'll let the Pelicans plant those seeds with Lonzo, with B.I., and this 4th-round pick, and we'll see what they become. But right now, there's a 6'10.5" rose that's fully blossomed, and it's a beautiful thing to see.
Okay, my turn. I will give you this much. I did like this trade for your Los Angeles Lakers, but I loved it for New Orleans. I'm going to give the edge here to New Orleans, even though there are a lot of variables in play because we don't know if they're going to flip the number 4 pick into an established star or maybe just starter, or are they going to keep it and use it on whom? We don't know. So I need to have that. And there are 2 future draft picks in play that could be highly significant, but they're so far out that we can't sort of factor them into today's equation. I don't know what to do.
You like that swapping pick.
Okay, well, there are 3. There's one that could swap. We have to go all the way out to
2026.
24 and 25, maybe 26. They could defer. It's too complicated to even talk about. But there are 2 first-round picks sitting on the back end of this deal.
Correct.
So I liked it for the Lakers simply because the laughingstock Lakers got the deal done.
Yes.
I thought they'd get it done at the trade deadline. I kept saying, I don't know what's not to like here. Dell Demps was not to like.
He was too emotionally involved.
He was. Because I'm going to assume he could have had Lonzo, B.I., Kuzma, and Zubats. It sounded like those were on the table.
And Josh Hart.
And Josh Hart. Maybe you could throw him in if I don't even know if they had room for Josh Hart, but you could have had him. But the number 4 pick is highly valuable, and that obviously wasn't in play yet.
I think that's what the turning point is, because nobody thought the Lakers would have, because they were thinking somewhere maybe it could be high as 6, it might be 13, but now all of a sudden it's the 4th pick.
Okay. So I like the trade for your Lakers because I believe it was, I told you this on Friday, AD or bust. It was do or die on acquiring a superstar via trade because now I can't see how they're going to sign another superstar. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the cap has shrunk to such a point that I'm pretty sure it's going to be $23.8 million.
Yeah, it's 27, and they're going to want to sign the draft pick.
23.7, yeah.
AD is going to want his $4 million trade bonus, so that'll push
By the way,
down.
that's an interesting point. Conflict of interest here.
It ain't no conflict.
Wait. AD is a Clutch Sports client.
Yes.
Let's see. The CEO of Clutch Sports is LeBron James.
No, he's not. It's Rich Paul.
Unofficial.
No, ain't no unofficial nothing. Rich
so wait
Paul.
a second. Rich Paul represents who? His bread is buttered mostly by LeBron James, right?
No.
So why wouldn't LeBron benefit from getting AD, the quote-unquote client, to waive his $4 million trade kicker? Because it will just go right up against your cap. It will increase it to $27.7 million,
Because
right?
LeBron, hold on, Skip. I don't want you to.
So wait, AD's going to actually sabotage his own team?
Hold on.
Okay, well, I'm asking because this is highly significant right now.
Hold on. There's 2 points that I want to make. I'm going to push back on you. So LeBron James stays out of this. LeBron James is a client of Clutch Sports. That's first and foremost.
Oh, who funded Clutch Sports?
Well, don't worry about who funded.
Okay.
We got it started, but we got the ball rolling now, so it's us. It's Rich Paul and us. But anyway, Skip.
Smells funny.
It does not smell. So I just want to make sure. So for moving forward, a team can only have one player that's only represented by one client. You can't have multiple clients on a team represented by the same
That's
agent.
fine with me, but I'm just asking why wouldn't the inferior client, because he's still inferior.
Inferior enough. No, he's not.
Why wouldn't he waive his $4 million so that the superior client could have a chance in year 17 to win one more championship.
Well, we're going to win it.
It would help.
We're going to win it in year 17 and year 18, but that's
Really?
neither here nor there.
And 18.
I see-
Neither here nor there. That's everywhere.
I see what you're trying to do. What you're trying to do is
How many cases did we just bet
We
on?
got 50.
50. Could we go 100 on two in a row?
No, we got 50. No, that's no. Because sometimes unforeseen circumstances happen.
Well, you
But see,
said it.
I see what you're trying to do.
Okay.
What
I'm
you're
not trying to do anything. I'm just repeating the facts
No,
of the
what
story.
you're trying to sow this dissension. Oh, why wouldn't the inferior client? Why wouldn't the superior client, which is LeBron James, who's the CEO of Clutch Sport?
Yep.
Why would he tell the inferior client to forego his $4 million?
Yes.
So instead of having
Yes.
23.7, we have 27.7.
All of a sudden, you're in the ballpark of maybe you could
No,
acquire
no.
somebody of significance.
We're not because Rich Paul being worth every inch of that 5.947 pounds.
Okay.
Worth every grain of salt that he's getting paid
Okay.
will not allow his clients to give back money.
Okay,
That's why.
so you're going to give up next year's championship because I don't know who else is going to start. I like Kuzma. And by the way, I like the trade because they hung on to Kyle Kuzma. I will give you that. And he's really good at catching and shooting LeBron's passes for three-point shots.
Yes.
I give you that. They have good dynamic, good sort of
Chemistry.
It's just a
gotta-
good connection
yes,
between
they
the
do.
two. Because you can just see it in Kuzma's eyes. When LeBron James passes him the basketball, he thinks he's going to make that shot. So I
Correct.
love that for you.
Okay.
But I don't love the rest of the team because, again, there was runaway trains on Twitter and all social media on Saturday night of let's go get number 2. They weren't saying number 2, but you know who I'm talking about. Or let's go get Kemba. Well, you can't get them with $23.7 million on the cap, right?
We might have to go over the cap. But here's the thing, Skip. For me, I would rather take that money and maybe go get a
Okay.
J.J. Redick.
Okay.
Maybe go get a Jeremy Lamb. Start to fill in those pieces.
Okay? You're going to fill in those pieces around 2 stars, not 3 stars.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's going to bring you back to earth. So
No,
let
it's
me.
not.
Yes, it will, because you're not going to get the significant over-the-top free agent where you're going to have a super team.
No.
You don't have a super team.
We don't need a super team.
You got
We got 2 of the top 5
you
players
got
in
an
the NBA.
aging superstar in year 17
Yeah.
who pulled his groin or whatever he
Yeah.
pulled last year, and he missed a whole bunch of games, and he went 28 and 27 in the games he started.
And we saw a guy, okay, he pulled his groin after going to 8 straight NBA finals. And we saw what happened to 2 guys. We saw what happened to a guy that went to 3 straight and what happened to him. And another guy that went to 5 straight and what happened to him. My guy went to 8 straight and he tweaked his groin, but he'll be healthy as ever in 2019.
Can he stay healthy as ever in 2019?
We're gonna find out.
We're certainly going to find out.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.